TBT is the place to be starting next week. 63 games will be on your TV, and Team Arkansas will be game number 1. The Razorbacks alumni team face others like it from across the country. On the line are bragging rights and, oh yeah, a $1 million pot. This year's squad is one to behold for Arkansas fans, from its GM of Sonny Weems to its roster loaded with former Hogs. Before the games tip off, let's hear about the team repping the natural state. Former Hogs joining forces for a throwback team competing against talent around the nation? Yeah, Arkansans would love to see it. Well, lucky for us, the reunion is happening, and on a level like never before.
I will be playing with Team Arkansas 2021.
Team Arkansas for the 1 milli.
Let's get this money, hog tough.
The Arkansas fan base is crazy. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be water polo. If you put a Razorback logo on it, you'll have hundreds of thousands of Hogs fans cheering them on. It's the biggest sports team in the state, and so it have a lot of backing. This is supposed to be fan favored. I know our hockey team did really well, which some people didn't even know we had a hockey team, and now everyone's just raving about the Razorback hockey team. So it's the Razorback fan base. That's just what it is. I mean, we're crazy. We like to have a good time, and we're crazy about the Hogs. So with the Razorbacks having the most amount of fans, they went with the TBT Arkansas team.
Team Arkansas is seeing its roster grow for the basketball tournament this summer.
It's a 64-team tournament that will be featured on ESPN, and it's a winner-take-all basketball tournament during the dead period of basketball. So NBA won't be going on, the summer league will be over. You can win $1 million out of it if you do win the tournament.
It'll be like Throwback Thursday for Hog fans and for players repping the state.
These guys are prideful for the jersey they wore in college. These guys get a chance to go back and play with some of their old college teammates and represent Arkansas. I know some of these players said, you know, hey, we ended our NCAA tournament run shorter than we wanted to. I mean, we want to get a chance to go back and just compete and put on for the state of Arkansas. We currently have Jalen Barford. He played in the G League. He was a Mike Anderson player. We have Jimmy Witt that played for Coach Musselman and was recruited by Coach Mike Anderson and played at Arkansas for a year. Hunter Mickelson's playing. CJ Jones is playing. Dustin Thomas is playing. Our GM is Sonny Weems. He's a West Memphis native. Incredible career at Arkansas. Got to go to the NBA. Had played a few years there. Now he's in China. With his support and his leadership for us, he's able to talk to some of these old players and say, hey, what it means to put on for the state of Arkansas. And they've been in it a couple times. And so now we're just trying to progress to where we can at least get out of the first round. And I know they've won one game in it before, so they're trying to win 2, 3, 4, and hopefully take down $1 million. There's a lot of alumni teams. I know Baylor has an alumni team. Marquette has an alumni team, and they've actually done really well. If I'm not mistaken, the Marshall team was a Final Four team last year. So there's a lot of colleges that get their guys together to go play. So that's what's exciting about it, because you might match up to one of those teams, another alumni team, where people know who their fan favorites were and who was really special for them in college, that get to come back and put their uniform back on.
Monty Patel is an assistant at Jacksonville and in April was announced as head coach.
Oh, I'm pumped. I mean, I'm excited, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. At the end of the day, this is still basketball. I just get to coach some professionals this time, and we want to try to win. I mean, the goal is always to win in any game we've ever played, so why not try to win? We're going to aim for first game, then second game, and I mean, the goal is ultimately to win $1 million. And to some, that may be a dream, but at least we're going to try to make that dream a reality. So the first weekend will be July 16th, go to Wichita, Kansas to play, and the next weekend's in Ohio. Then I think the next 2 weekends are TBD. Some of these guys are out of state and they'll be coming back here for practices, and I know we're looking for sponsorships to help cover the cost of flights for some of these players that are coming from out of state, and we've got a hotel sponsorship currently. We will come down to practice the week before. We'll practice for 5-6 days, and then we'll have a travel day and we'll go down and play. Most of these guys are professionals, so we're going to treat them as professionals and trust that they're putting in the work that needs to be done on their own. And then I get to come in, and the staff that we've kind of put together get to come in and organize how we're going to play and what we're going to do. With professionals, you have to give them an opinion in what kind of system we want to run. So we're going to look at our roster overall and figure out what's best for us and what's going to get our players in the best spots.
So at TBT, keep your eyes out for those former Hogs on Team Arkansas. There's been a little turnaround with the roster, but as you can see here with the final lineup, again, it is stacked with some serious Razorbacks of the past. You can find more info on thetournament.com/Wichita. We'll be right back.